Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. I'm just doing something a little bit different today, being it's a new year and I haven't really posted in, I don't know, weeks. I just wanted to come in here and just say hi everyone and welcome to the new year and just kind of think, talk about what I might be trying this year. As we close out 2025, I kind of went back and reflect through what I did throughout the year from a skateboarding perspective. And a lot of my focus was doing that kickflip per day, and I kind of discussed that how it became a chore when I did my channel update, the original long form video back in October. Um, since then, I've obviously created a lot more long content type videos, a little bit of shorts here and there, TikToks. But I kind of want to keep the long form happening, and then um, probably try to do more short form here and there. Um, as far as the new year goes, and the things I want to try to see myself progress in is going to be mostly um, trying to just get out and skate more. And I mean skate more, I don't mean like just hitting the park up. I don't mean just trying to find a set of tricks and try to like accomplish something there. I mean, as far as my progression last year, I worked through all, my 100 kick flips and then the videos after that. And I think the focus was too much on that. And I kind of lost sight of what makes you better at skating. And that's just skating, right? I kind of want to get around and start skating to the skate park, right? The skate park from here to my house, or from my house to the skate park is like a mile away, right? It's not that hard to skate there. I can get there. I can use that as an opportunity to just get better on the board and feel more comfortable riding around. Getting on the board here and there, obviously after the 15 years I took of a hiatus, um, there's a little bit of transition to get into back into that. So I think I forgot a lot about that, and I was too focused on the kickflips and doing just flat ground tricks last year that I lost that, and I think that would help me, really help me, get better at skateboarding overall. The next thing is just trying to do more transition. When I was, in my teens and I was skateboarding, there was not a lot of opportunity to do a lot of transition skating. The parks that we had maybe had one quarter pipe and maybe a spine. I didn't do a lot of it. I did a lot more street back then, being I was a kid, and that was just the easiest way, easiest thing to do. I didn't have a lot of opportunity. Now there's parks everywhere that have transition. So I wanted to get into that and actually get more comfortable, start actually, besides just rock to fakie, I want to try to get like a tail stall in or even try to 50-50 and those kind of things. And then just get to different parks, right? Most of my videos you've seen, I've just been, my local park here. There's other parks that are somewhat close to me that I want to try to get to. Now, with that said, some of the bigger parks are going to be busier, and me filming at them, I probably wouldn't feel comfortable doing. Just as I'm still getting back into it and getting better at it, and then all that, I just rather just be there and be present at the park and you know do that and not try to film. So yeah, that's the kind of the things I want to try to do in this new year. Obviously, right now it's January, January 5th, right? Um, in Minnesota. So we've had a lot of snow. It's been cold. Um, I'm trying to dry the garage out right now. Me and we've been driving in snow and parking the cars, and it's melting off. So it's there's just not a lot of opportunity I've had to actually get on the board. Now here and there, I'll get in there and I'll do a kick flip and try to do a tray flip and just make sure that I'm not losing it all. But it's just been you know it's kind of sucked, right? But that is what it is living in the state, and you know that's what I just have to deal with. Um, so yeah, that is kind of my plan for the year. How often I post is going to be variant. It's going to vary on the weather, um, and how soon the snow melts. You guys can only watch me in the garage, so many times. I tried, I wanted to do some evergreen content, which is stuff you can go back to. Um, you know, I just don't know what that looks like. Besides what I've already done, I don't really have too much pipe in the pipeline. It's going to be play by ear, right? So yeah, I mean, I appreciate everyone watching through the time. Oh, and you know what? I remember you guys. You know, uh, um, uh, unpackaged that Zero Bam deck, and I said there was another board on the way. It took a while. I think I ordered that. Gosh, it must have been November. It was right after Chris Jocelyn's uh, El Toro. So I actually did get this board. I know there's been some um, people are like kind of like, what is that? What is that? I thought it was pretty unique. So I think the idea of, the Chris Jocelyn slaying El Toro, and El Toro is a bull, I think it's kind of cool. So I'll put it up on the board, on the wall, um, alongside my BAM decks. So yeah, that's something that's new. I also ordered some new wheels and bearings, which will come. The wheels are a little bit bigger. I'm on like 53s, Spitfire tablets, but 53 millimeters. So the 52s I've been riding, and see if that helps in the garage a bit, because the garage is a little rough. I thought about going down to like a softer Duro, but I just kept with the 99. So yeah, that's kind of what's new here. What's the plan for the new year? So you just guys can kind of have to stay tuned and see what kind of what I can bring for you guys. So yeah, thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.